Welcome to my channel. I am your host, Real Talk. If you are new to my channel, I welcome you. And if you have been following my channel, I thank you for your support. For those that is new to my channel, I focus on doing dating site reviews, and the dating site I focus on are not the typical US based dating sites that we are familiar with. So, for example, I don't focus on Tinder or Match or eHarmony or any of these US based dating sites because there are a lot of reviews for them already. I focus on mostly international dating sites, and a lot of these dating sites could be considered a niche platform or a niche dating site. However, if you are sick of the US dating sites, like I said, if you are sick of Tinder, Match, and so on, some of these international dating sites that you see here could be a worthwhile option for you to explore new members from around the world. In this short video, I will quickly go over three more dating sites, and they are EuroMeets, JulietDate, and the third one is MiaRomance. I group all three of these dating sites into one video. That is because all three of these dating sites work exactly the same. They are essentially identical. They have the same features, same website layout, same functionality, same pricing, and same credit system. The only difference between these three dating sites is the name and name only. And like I said, everything else is going to be the same. Now, this review will not be a full tutorial like my other reviews. That is because all three of these dating sites work exactly the same as other dating sites that I have already reviewed, and I will point that out in the upcoming section. So for this particular video right here, it's just going to be a quick overview of EuroMeets, JulietDate, and then finally MiaRomance. Here we are inside of my EuroMeets account. This is JulietDate, and then this here is MiaRomance. As you can see, when I scroll from site to site, the website looks exactly the same. That is because they are. Here on EuroMeets, as the name implies, you will mostly meet European women, specifically Eastern Europe, and you will see a ton of Ukrainian women on here. You will also see members from US, United Kingdom, and Canada, and some from Australia. There isn't a lot of Asians on here. There isn't a lot of Latin American members either. They do list a lot of countries, but the vast majority you will find are Eastern Europe, specifically Ukraine, some from the US, some from the UK, some from Canada, some from Australia. So those are the predominant members that you will find on EuroMeets. And that is also the same for JulietDate. Members will be, like I said, from US, UK, Canada, Australia, and specifically Ukraine. Not too many Asian and certainly not too many Latin members on here. There are a few, but predominantly it will be the European crowd. And then finally for MiaRomance. So MiaRomance is geared for the Latin crowd. So members from South America. There are a lot of Colombian, Brazilian, Venezuelan members on here. And of course, there will be members from the US, UK, some from Canada, some from Australia, but not so much the Eastern European crowd at all. They do list a lot of countries on here. As I go through a lot of these, there isn't a whole lot of members for any of these countries. So, like I said, it's going to be heavily geared towards the Latin crowd, the South American countries, US, and Canada. All three of these dating sites, I guess you can say they are niche dating sites. However, if you are sick and tired of the traditional US dating site, you want to try something different, you want to meet an international member, specifically European and even Latin members, any one of these dating sites could be an option for you. And as I said earlier in the video, because all three of these dating sites work exactly the same as other dating sites I have already reviewed, I am just going to touch on some of the key aspects of these dating sites. So EuroMeets JulietDate, and MiaRomance. They all work exactly the same as other dating sites I have already reviewed. So here in my channel called Real Talk, there are a lot of similar dating sites I have already made a full review on. So if you want all of the details for MiaRomance, JulietDate, and finally EuroMeets, you can certainly watch any one of these videos. So for example, you can watch this one here, Amor Factory, Best Dates in Love Fort, Loud Date, Latin Feels, and Mexican Date. So this is geared towards the Latin crowd, and it is very applicable to MiaRomance. And then also Place to Chat, Secret Meet Talk Live. So this is similar to JulietDate and EuroMeets. And then also Japan Date, Korea Date, and finally Flora Date. And then Morley, Latin Melodies, and Quick Me Date. Any of these dating sites that I just mentioned work exactly the same as these three right here. In all of these reviews, I give you a complete full tutorial of the dating site. I show you exactly how they all work. I show you the credit, the pricing, all of the features, what I like about it, what I dislike, and certainly my recommendation and tips. So like I said, if you want a complete breakdown of all three of these dating sites, you can certainly watch any one of these that I have already referenced. Let's just focus on the key detail of these dating sites. All three of these sites utilizes a credit-based system. There's really not much you can do for free on here. You can only browse profiles. You can certainly read initial messages and mail for free. So for example, if it says free, you can read that for free. Everything else you will need to purchase credits. So why do you need credits and how are credits used? Well, let me point that out to you. Credits are the internal currency used for paid services on the site. You need credits to respond to mail. You need credit to just chat. You need credits for stickers or emojis, credits to view any videos, and you need credits to share any media inside a chat, such as a picture or a video. And you will certainly need credits to send a virtual gift or a fake gift. And some dating sites actually have also real gifts to purchase as well. So that is why you need credits on here. So what is the cost of credits and how are they used? Well, first let me show you how credits are used. So if you scroll down, here are the pricing for the various paid features. And keep in mind, it is going to be the same for JulietDate and also EuroMeets. So what I show here in MiaRomance is it is applicable to the other two sites as well. You need credits to just chat. So that is 2 credits per minute. Any stickers that you send is 5 credits. Any photo or audio is 10 credits each. Any posts and videos is also 50 credits. So these are the credit costs for just chatting and chatting alone. If you use mail, you will get a lot of mail on these dating sites. Women love to send mail, and mail is quite expensive. So here are the features for mail. You can send your first mail inside a thread. That will cost you just 10 credits. Each mail after that is 30 credits. So the first one is 10. Any additional mail after that is 30 credits. This can get expensive very fast. Letters. You can open your first letter in a thread that is free. Each following letter will cost you 10 credits. They do give you the option of sending up to 10 photos inside a letter free of charge. So that is one good aspect about it. Photos. Your first photo that you can open in this thread is free. Every photo after that will cost you 10 credits. And then the most costly option on all of these dating sites is posts and videos. Each post that you open, each video that you open will set you back 50 credits. So utilize video sparingly because it can eat up your credit very fast. That is also true for mail. And then there are other features on here as well. Opening videos in a profile will set you back 50 credits. And like I said, depending on the website, you do have the option of sending a virtual gift. So this is a fake gift or you have the option of sending a real present. You will have to look at a woman's profile and they will list the gift options for you. So essentially, that is all of the pricing for chats, mail, and other features for all three of these dating sites. Credit packages. What are the credit packages and how much does it cost? Well, let me show you that using my family fun account. These are the typical credit packages that you will see across all of these dating sites. You have 5 options to choose from, and some will only have 4. Whatever the case, these pricing and packages are extremely similar. You have the option of 45 or 70 credits. It's going to be $30 for that package. There is 125 credits for $50, 270 credits for $100, 800 credits for $200, and 2,000 credits for $500. So these are the typical credit packages and pricing. Now, if you want to fully understand how credits are used, if you want examples of me walking you through a credit system, how long your credits will actually last you, you can certainly watch these videos right here, and I pointed this out earlier. Any of these videos, I go through the credit packages in great detail. I give you several examples of how long your credits are expected to last you. So please watch any of these videos down here to fully understand the credit packages and how long your credits will actually last. I promise you, it's not going to last as long as you think. And once again, I point that out in these videos right here. So pay attention to your credit packages and how you are utilizing all of the features. So essentially, that is why you need credits, how credits are used, and also the credit packages. So let me touch on a few more important details that I think you need to know. Whatever dating site you are using, a lot of the women on here uses the dating site for free. Now, why is that important? Well, that is important, guys, because it puts you at a disadvantage. If a woman is using the dating site for free, she has unlimited access to use all of the services that you guys have to pay for. So please keep that in mind. So how do you know if she's using a dating site for free? Well, the easiest way is you can ask her, or the best way you can tell if she's using a dating site for free is to look at her profile. So, for example, I will come into Arena and I can just look at her profile pictures. In her profile pictures, it should show you the name of the dating site. So in this case, it is JulietDate. You can see in her profile picture, it shows JulietDate. If I were to go into EuroMeets and do the same, look through her profile pictures, it says EuroMeets and EuroMeets. And then finally on MiaRomance, pull up a profile picture and certainly just go through them. You see it says MiaRomance and MiaRomance. So if her profile pictures shows the name of the dating site, that means she is using a dating site for free. That is because one of the key requirements for using the dating site for free is the dating site is taking professional photos of her for the dating site. So that is the best way to tell if she is using a dating site for free. Or if you want, you can certainly ask her yourself. She may not want to respond and tell you that she is using it for free. Some women are okay with it. Others are a little bit shy or they just don't want you to know. So essentially, that is a recap of EuroMeets, JulietDate, and finally, MiaRomance. Like I said, I only give you just several features of all three of these dating sites. If you want the complete and thorough detailed review inside and out of all of the features, the credit system, the pricing, my tips, recommendations, and things to look out for, definitely watch any one of these videos. And I pointed this out already in the very beginning. All of these videos are very thorough and very detailed, and I walk you through the entire dating site from start to finish. I go through the profile system, I go through the credits of the people, the news feed, the mail, the messages, and all of the search function. And I give you additional tips and details that I did not point out in this particular videos. Like I said, all of these dating sites work exactly the same, and the only real difference is the name and name only. So hopefully you have learned some good information on here. My ultimate goal is to save you time, and more importantly, I want to save you from wasting your money on using a site that may not be worth your while. And once again, before I go, I am Real Talk. If you are new to my channel, I welcome you. If you have seen my videos before, I welcome you back. So with that said, I thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.